One day I woke up, I told myself, like, and I'm trying to be something. Like, shouldn't everybody try to be something? Shouldn't we all strive to be better? Like, who want to wake up and feel like shit? Who want to wake up and not be shit? So from that moment on, I started to like set higher standards for myself, set goals, start saving money, start doing things better than I used to do. And everything was working out. Everything was going good, but always, I always catch myself moving, taking 10 steps forward to take 20 steps back. You feel me? So every time I felt like I reached a new level, I would catch myself sliding or drifting back to old habits. So, like, I had to question myself, like, why is that? Why can't I sustain this level of growth? Why is it hard for me to stay at this level? After that, I found myself on a journey. Like, I had to figure it out. So basically, it was like a journey of self-discovery, because I had to figure out for myself why I keep on reaching these new levels and keep on falling back down. And on that journey, I started in new terms like self-image, positive self-image, positive feedback loop, personal development. I started to learn these new terms, and that led me to really understanding on a deeper level the reason why nothing stuck with me. Because before I changed things on the outside, like start doing better, practicing better habits, before I started saving money, before I started working hard, I had to change that self-image on the inside. So I had to do that by becoming aware that there was such a thing as a self-image. That is basically how you feel about yourself. So I had to ask myself, like, how do I feel about myself? Because you, in order to change bad habits, and in order to become a new version, a better version, a greater version of yourself, you really got to know how you operate, how your original self operate. People may not know, but a lot of things influence or affect your self-image, like your environment, you know, negative feedback from people who you trust, or just strangers, you know, the people you surround yourself around, what you listening to. These can all have either a positive or a negative outlook or a negative reaction on your self-image. So if you're not aware of who you surround yourself around, what you listening to, the environments you're around, if you're not aware that, or if you're not aware of how these things are affecting you, you're not even aware that you're being affected in either positive or negative way. So, like, for starters, what I had to do was to start slowly integrating better or new habits into my life. So if we all on social media, so if I'm on social media and I'm just going through my feed and I'm following motherfuckers, or I'm following shit that don't make sense or that don't identify with that self-image I'm trying to create, I just delete them, unfollow them. Like, if it's shit around the house that don't identify with my new positive self-image, like if I say I work out daily, I exercise daily, if I'm a trader, I call myself a trader. If I'm not surrounded around shit that match that image of myself around trade material, if I'm not surrounding myself around working out material or people or those type of motivators or those type of content creators, if I'm not surrounding myself around those type of people who I inspire to be, or just to, I like some of their traits or how they carry themselves. If I'm not like if I'm not surrounding myself around that, and I'm steady surrounding myself around the opposite, then it's gonna be harder for me to change my self image. And that's why why I keep on catch myself falling back into those old habits. So I just wanted to touch on that because it was important to me, for me to understand why I keep falling back when I'm trying to reach new heights in my life. And I just wanted to know, how do y'all identify with your self image?